Going to write a rule for this translation, and down below I've started the notation for that translation, what that's going to look like. We're going to take our original x, y coordinates and they're going to change into something new based on where we slide it. Now as you do this, be very careful that you're identifying the pre-image, the one that's there first, and then which one's the prime image. Sometimes students will get that mixed up and they'll just look at kind of the one on the left and say, well, that's the first one and I'm moving to this, because that's the way we read. But you have to identify this is A and this is A prime, which means we're actually starting here and moving to this point. We're starting at B and moving to this point of B prime, and so on. Okay? So let's take a look at what's happening with each of our coordinates. In this case, to get from A to A prime, I can go there two ways. I can go over and then up, or I could go up and then over. Now the way that is correct is to go over first, which is shifting the x value, right? So we are going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units over, and then we're going to go up 2 units up. Now since this is 5 units to the left, we count those as negative units. Since this is going 2 units up, we count those as positive units. So what's happening here with the x value for this coordinate, we're taking whatever the x value is and we're subtracting away 5. Then we're taking whatever the y value is for this particular coordinate and adding 2. So y plus 2. Now I really only had to look at one coordinate to do that, and this rule applies to the entire shape. You can verify that, and you can go from B and say, well, I'm going to take my B coordinate and move the x value over 5 and then up 2, and I get to B prime. The same thing is happening with C. Actually, the same thing happens with every single point on this triangle, no matter where it's at. You shift it over 5 and 2 up, and that's why this is the rule for that translation.